Namaskar, everybody. Today is the Pratipada Tithi again. So now the ascending phase of the lunar cycle has started from today. Today is the first day of the lunar cycle. The moon crescent could be visible today for a very short period of time in the evening. I didn't see it today, but tomorrow for sure we'll see it. Today we didn't see it because it appears for a very short period of time, like maybe half an hour or so. Then it sets very quickly. That's why we don't see it. So tomorrow it will be in the sky, in the western sky, for a little longer time, and day after tomorrow even for even a longer time. So it goes like that. Okay. So today let's talk about the impact on environment that human beings are making today. Okay. So why I am talking about this today? So today I went to buy something. So I actually bought a wallet today. Okay. And when I bought it, so it came in such a beautiful package. I actually loved the package even more than that wallet itself. It was so beautiful and elegantly designed. Okay. So it happens in many instances. For example, also if you buy a MacBook or let's say iPhone, look at the package of that. Look at the cover. Okay. It's so beautifully designed, so well made. It is no less than a beautiful art in itself. But the problem is we don't value them. What an unfortunate reality it is. We don't value that. Okay. So now you might be confused why I am talking about that, but I am talking about the environmental aspect. Okay. The environmental impact we are creating unconsciously when we are buying so many things for our use in everyday life. Okay. See, to create anything, it needs energy, it needs labor, it needs water, so much thing, and we are taking everything for granted. See, just to give you an example, for example, so this is a cream, right? But to make this cream and to get it to our house, see, it needs to be put in a beautiful packaging like this. Okay. So now, so my point is, do you realize the environmental cost, okay, that we are making, actually environmental impact that we are creating when we buy this? I bought this, so I created this, the environmental impact. Okay. So this is, so after finishing this, I will have to throw it and it will go to the maybe landfill, and for how long it will remain there, you can't imagine. Okay. This is just one example. Okay. Every day we are throwing these kind of things in our environment. Okay. And we are creating a mess. When we took this planet, when we came on this planet, there was no mess. It was all clean, and we came here and we made this mess. Okay. So there is just so much going on, we don't realize this. Okay. For packaging, let's say, if you do online shopping, even if you buy a little thing, it comes with a very nice packaging. Okay. and everything goes to the landfill. Packaging one thing and another thing, even the stuff itself. So most of the stuff today are made from plastics, even metals. After use, where will they go? They will not go anywhere. They will not disintegrate. They will be here polluting our environment. Okay, plastic leaching to the groundwater, polluting the aquatic ecosystem. There is so much environmental disturbance we are creating with our activities unconsciously. Okay, but police doesn't punish us for this, our system doesn't punish, but please mind, the nature is going to punish each and every one of us for the deeds that we are doing today, these kind of activities. Okay, so nature has a mechanism, and that will punish you in the long term. Okay, so that is just, so for that reason we have now more diseases, bodily diseases, mental diseases, and so many disharmony in the society, conflict, and so many things. What is the reason? We don't know, but all these factors are contributing. Why? I will tell you the basis. Okay, when we are buying these things, plastics and everything, and throwing in the outside, so we are actually doing it very unconsciously, and we are creating so much karma, you don't know that. If you were conscious, you would try to minimize your footprint. You would try to minimize the waste that you produce in your life. Okay, if you are a reckless buyer, you are a compulsive buyer, so that means your mind is in autonomous mode, and it is just attached to the material things, these things. Okay, that's why you are purchasing, and in the end it is affecting your health, mental health, physical health, you don't know, because all these things are in sum accumulating to destroy the peace of your mind, to destroy the mental balance of you, because they are making you unconscious every day, and they are taking your age, your health day by day. It's just that you don't realize it, because these are little contributions, and you only realize when something happens to you, and at that time you can't figure out, oh, I didn't do anything in my life and this is happening. So at that time you will not be able to see the larger picture, why I got this. Okay, I got a disease, let's say cancer or some disease. Okay, believe me, it is all our karma. Okay, in this universe everything happens for a reason. There is an associated cause with every result. Okay, maybe some of the results you get from your past life, that's okay. It can happen. It may not appear obvious, but definitely each and every activity that you are doing, each and every choice that you are making is going to create your karma, and that is going to come back to you in different ways. Okay, if you do good, maybe it will come in a good way. If you do bad, if you are doing unconsciously, it will come definitely in a bad way. So okay, it is cheap, there is no cost. Let's say there is no cost, it's very cheap, right? Because right now in the manufacturing industry you are getting this beautiful package because there is very little cost associated with this. If this cream costs 20 sar, let's say 20 rupees, this packaging maybe it costs less than 1 rupees. That's why you are getting this and you are able to throw it. Okay, do you know what we are ignoring here? The environmental cost. If we were to add the environmental cost of it, to environmental cost, what I am referring is, before use it, what was the natural condition, what was the nature, and after producing, how much mess we created. Okay, to produce this we need energy. Okay, we need water because it's made from plastics. Okay, to manufacture plastic you need energy. Fossil fuels are burning so much. Okay, and because there is no environmental cost, they are cheap right now, and that is making it possible. Okay, but the nature is not forgetting everything. Okay, it is recording your footprints and it is going to come back to you. Okay, please don't ever think that if you throw it in the trash it is not going to come to you or your house. No, if you throw it, if you are part of it, if you have used it, you are already part of it. You are getting that portion of your karma which you are making, and that portion you are going to get it. Please, okay, understand this. So don't try to ignore anything. So do everything consciously, and if you are a little more conscious, you always try to reduce your footprints. You will be more careful in your choices. Okay, maybe you will use less of what you need, just what you need, and maybe you will try to find better alternatives. Okay, or maybe to buy a bigger things in bulk to reduce the cost of packaging. So, and also about the recyclings, at least in developed countries, at least there is some recycling options, and that's good. Recycling also means to give it to someone so that they can use it. What you couldn't use, you give it to someone and they can use it. That is also recycling. So environmental footprint is huge. Okay, you can't imagine what a mess. It appears so easy to buy a stuff, go to a grocery store or buy online and bring it to our home, and in our life, let's say from your birth to, let's say maybe you will live for, let's say 70 years, imagine how much things you will be creating, all these plastics and nonsense, and those things are going to remain in this environment. Okay, so the nature will not forgive you. It is counting everything about your imprint. Okay, so yeah, now people are becoming more conscious, and they are being more aware of the environment, and also some governments are actually trying to use the environmental cost in their calculations of goods and things. We have carbon trading, so it is also to increase the cost so that people will buy less, and to be actually to calculate the actual value of that product, then we'll be using less. So it is my request to you, please realize this, okay? Before buying anything, you go to a grocery store, okay? Don't think, okay, no, this is just 1 rupees, I got this. No, it's not about 1 rupees, okay? You are almost getting everything for free actually, okay? But it has a environmental cost. Planet Earth has to cry. It was hurted, and it was what can I say, the planet Earth had to, definitely gets hurt with your each and every action, okay? In every product, during the manufacturing, there is energy cost. So ultimately, planet Earth, we all are contributing to the destruction of planet Earth, okay? So saving environment is not a, it is not a political thing, and it is not also for some organizations to, to make an agenda and talk. No, this is everyone's responsibility, and we all will be punished if we don't practice environmental sustainability. If we make unconscious choices, we are going to be punished, each one of us, okay? So don't think that no, this is about global warming, environment, bigger things. No, through your mind, you are already getting the results, okay? Because your choices are making your mind, shaping your mind, your thought process, the thought patterns already. As you buy one stuff, okay, anything you buy, it is already affecting your thought pattern, and it is already affecting the health, your health. So don't think about pollution, or you don't need to worry about that. That's not your concern, because your life has already paid, it has already been punished as you did that through your mind, okay? And you'll have to suffer in the long term. All of these activities are counting, and they are making us, giving us diseases, different kinds of diseases. Also, they are making us unsuccessful, because it is affecting our mind, and we can't, when we have unconscious minds, we won't be able to make good choices, good decisions in our workplace and life. We won't have good relationships and all these things, okay? That's why we need to be conscious, okay? When buying everything, we need to be aware of our environment, okay? I'm running out of time. This much for today. Thank you very much for listening. Namaste.